heard about this university. So I received my degree in bachelor degree in architecture, 1980. How many years ago? 37 years ago, I graduated. So after I graduated, I went back to Hong Kong and worked as an architect in Hong Kong, because I was from Hong Kong. So I worked in Hong Kong since 1980 until 1987. Okay, 7 years I worked as an architect. From a junior architect, assistant architect, become a senior project architect. That means I am responsible for project pockets about 100 million Hong Kong dollars. I'm the one responsible. So I was really happy. I was at that time only 30 years old, senior project architect, and then handling $100 million building, and then having good income. So my future should be really good, right? Not bad. But then, because my family, I have 9 brothers. Wow. Sister, yeah, but one mother, one father. So anyway, they all moved, immigrated to Canada, Vancouver. So I missed them a lot. So basically, only me and my wife worked in Hong Kong, and I had no time to see my parents, my brothers and sisters. So I find that this is not quite, I don't like it. So I decided to quit my job as an architect in Hong Kong, having good income, good future. I quit. Just I want to immigrate to Canada to see my parents more often. That's it. So I was lucky. After I immigrated to Vancouver in 1987, within 6 months, I can work as an architect again in Canada, in Vancouver. Because many professionals, after they emigrated to another country, they have to change their occupation. Have you heard about that? Yes. Accountants, lawyers, or doctors, they have to change their profession. So I was really fortunate. So I worked really hard in that company because I have an opportunity to work as an architect in Vancouver. I can see my parents, I can live in Vancouver. How many people have been to Vancouver here? It's a very nice city, do you know that? It's really nice, okay? It's nice to live, but it's not nice to do business. Understand? To do business is not nice, but to work there and to stay there, it's good. So anyway, I can work there, and I can see my parents, and I work hard, the boss like me, and give me good income. So what do I expect? To do direct selling? To find a direct multi-level marketing company and join? No, right? It's doing as an architect for 10 years, and I've studied 5 years to get my degree. So I put in 15 years in this profession. I'm not looking for direct selling, right? So actually, I'm just continue work as an architect and then improve my profession, improve my career, okay? But in 1990, after 3 years, immigrated to Vancouver, so I had the chance to hear about New Skin the first time, 1990, that was January. Why? Because my wife's sister lived in America, and she lived in Los Angeles. And that time, we don't have Facebook, right, 1990. No Twitter, nothing. It's just called long distance from Los Angeles to Vancouver. She asked a very simple question. She asked, you live in Vancouver, have you heard about a company called New Skin in Canada? Because they live in America, right? I said, no. What skin? Old skin? New skin? Young skin? I mean, I'm not a skin specialist, I'm an architect, right? So of course, I never heard about it. So she said, oh, this is a very good company, I have very good products, and it's a good business, you make a lot of money. But then, she couldn't talk long because it's very expensive, long distance. Basically, I just know that's what I heard on the phone, but no more. So anyway, she said she will send us some information and some products, and then we received it. After we received it, we go through it ourselves. That's it. So okay. So we just wait. After 1 month, finally we received a big box, a parcel, delivered from my sister-in-law. We opened the box right away, and when I opened the box, before I opened, I was excited because she was excited on the phone. But after I opened the box, no excitement. Not even a little bit. I don't know why it drops to zero. It's like, why? When I opened the box, I saw a lot of products inside, and all plastic bottles, different sizes, but they look cheap. First, they look cheap. white plastic bottles. And second impression, they look like ladies' cosmetics to me. As an architect for 10 years, do you think I will be excited looking at some cheap quality ladies' cosmetics and doing a business? Unless I'm crazy. With the buildings I designed, it's still not left yet up to now. They're still there. The 1911 is not the one I designed. It's none of my business. So anyway, I'm excited. Of course, never try the products, never use the products, never want to find out what kind of products. Of course, there are many catalogs and cassette tapes, video tapes. I don't even like to go over it. That's simple as that, right? No interest. Anyway, she called us again and said, I told her, no, I'm not interested. I'm very busy. I'm an architect. I like my profession. I like my job. I like my salary. I like my course. I like everything. I like it. No more new skin. Okay, she didn't call again. Good. You don't like people keep on calling, right? You want new skin? Everything new skin. Maybe you like it's okay, but I'm not me, okay? I don't like it. So anyway, time passed by very fast. 8 months passed by. That was still 1990, but that was August. That was the second time I heard about new skin. The first time in January, remember? 8 months later, August. Why? One Friday evening, and then me and my wife went karaoke. And then at that time, the karaoke is not in a box, not in a room. It's a big, right now, the karaoke box is a small room, right? 10 people in one small room. In Hong Kong, maybe, not here. So anyway, it's a big hall. Only very few customers and have a stage. That is the karaoke. So, and then my wife liked singing. She was on the stage repeating, singing and singing, because no customers, not too many. When you have too many customers, another one, you have to take turn, right? But she doesn't need, she just keep on singing, and I was by myself and drinking. I was really happy. Relaxed. Simple, right? No need to work, having beer, and then that is it. That is lifestyle to me. So anyway, suddenly a young Chinese girl, I don't know her, she came over my table and sit beside me. I was excited, you know. I have been looking forward for this for 34 years. At that time I was 34, so that was the only time. And then maybe that night I find myself, my hair cut, maybe my dress, just very different, you know. Anyway, she came over and sit beside me and just asked me a very simple question. She asked me, where are you from? I told her I was from Hong Kong, immigrated from Hong Kong. And then she told me she is also from Hong Kong. Okay, good, right? Just like you go to another country, you see Malaysia, so you feel comfortable. Okay, and then the second question she asked me, you know what she asked? She asked, have you heard about a company called New Skin? How do I answer? I said, yes, New Skin, I know. I said, I have lots of New Skin products at home 8 months ago. So I told her my sister-in-law, things like that. I said, I still have the products in my house. And my wife's not using it, I'm not using it, nobody's using it, even my dog don't use it, you know. And they're sitting there for 8 months. So I told her, I don't know if it's expired or not, but if you want, I can give them all to you free of charge. See? I'm nice, right? At least to ladies. So I thought she was looking for these products, and then I have a whole set, you know. But she said, no. She told me this is a business. It's a very good business. She said, you can make a lot of money in this business. And I'm not happy. How come everybody ask me whether I want to sell ladies cosmetics? My sister-in-law and suddenly a young Chinese girl and then want me to sell ladies cosmetics. To me, I think the men who sell ladies cosmetics look like this. So, I don't think I walk like this, no. It's okay, I mean, I'm not prejudiced, so no discrimination, no prejudice. It's just, I'm not that type, okay, just be honest, okay? I'm not that type, okay? But if you are that type, you like to sell, it's okay. You're not killing people, you're not murdering people, you're not harming people, right? It's not me, I'm an architect. Okay, if I walk like this, you know, I think the boss won't like me too much, you know. Anyway, so I told her, I'm an architect, I have a good job, I have good income, I have good future, I like my profession, so I don't need any other business. Especially, I don't like involved in selling this cosmetics business. Definitely not. Anyway, she asked me again, third question, very simple. Are you free tomorrow? Wow! I've been waiting for 34 years again. Every time you have to be patient and persistent to achieve it. And then I asked her, what do you want? Right? I thought she wants to, might be a coffee, a drink, I don't know. It's okay, right? It's good to her, good to me. She said, no. I said, what do you want? She said, she would like to invite me to go to a seminar about news in business. I told you already, I said I'm not interested. I thought you want me to drink coffee is okay, right? Not to go seminar. You like to go to seminar every day? You're looking forward to go seminar? I mean, going to seminar is my least choice, you know. I rather sleep, I rather eat, you know. I like a lot of things I like to do rather than go seminar. Especially go to a seminar talking about selling ladies cosmetics as an architect. That's why I say sorry. I'm very busy. I have no time. I'm not interested in the business. Okay? He said, no, you must go to the seminar. I said, why? So many seminars around the world I have to go every day. Now I don't have to go to work, right? She told me because a very, very successful person is coming all the way from America to Canada to Vancouver only for one day. Saturday there. So that person is going to arrive in Vancouver for one day and will explain the business and will go back to the States. And she said she would like me to listen to the business because that person is very successful in the business. So I am just curious, how successful is that person? I find myself very successful. My father finds I'm very successful. My boss say I'm very successful. My wife say I am successful. Everybody say I'm successful. I'm not bad. As an architect, earning good income is bad. And how come a person selling ladies cosmetics, they will say more successful? I don't understand, right? Well, architect is really cheap, right? Selling ladies cosmetics is more professional. I said, why? She said, because that person has been in the business for 4 years, and that person is a PhD. I'm a bachelor degree, and a master degree, and then PhD. Already, PhD is too senior anyway. PhD, selling ladies cosmetics for 4 years, and then she told me that person was making close to 100,000 US a month. I said, what? That was 27 years ago, 1990. If you buy a house 27 years ago here, compare, it's a big difference, right? 27 years ago here is just like cornfield. I don't know, a corn, right? Now you buy 1 square feet. 1 square feet, I can afford it. See, so to me, that kind of money is impossible. I was an architect. Everybody say I'm good. I've been 10 years. I got all the certificate, you know, registration, everything, professional. So, and I don't make that kind of income. And then you're telling me a PhD, sell news in 4 years, making that kind of income a month? And I look at her face really carefully. She is good looking, but not smart. Good looking doesn't mean smart, right? Smart doesn't mean good looking. But can be both, yeah, I know. I know you are all smart and good looking. Yeah. I'm talking about that lady, not about you. You're all smart and beautiful and handsome. Anyway, so I said I ran to the seminar because I don't like her to be cheated. Understand? Because I don't believe it. There's no such thing. 4 years making that kind of income, selling this kind of plastic white bottles, like this kind of cosmetics. You sell submarine, I believe it. You sell aeroplane, I believe it. Right? Or you sell Mercedes-Benz, Ferrari, I believe it. But not selling new skin plastic ladies cosmetics for 4 years and making that kind of income. I say, no way, impossible. So I will say, I will go and help you. I will go to the seminar and help you. I didn't say she is stupid, you know. She's not stupid. That's not nice. I mean, you come today, it's because your friend is stupid, right? No. Oh, too smart. You want to help your friend, not so stupid, you know. How can I help you? You were just like me 27 years ago. So I listened very carefully, very simple. I want to help her, so I listen and listen very carefully, try to find out something wrong. 3 hours. but with a break 5 minutes. Today, how many hours? 4 hours? Oh, you're lucky. You're lucky, only 1.5. That time I spent 3 hours, but I really want to help her out. After 3 hours, oh, I was so excited. I have never been so excited in my life. If you ask me, what is the most excited thing in your life? Me, maybe my wife is different, I don't know. For me, it's after I listened to the seminar, I couldn't believe it. I don't know why. You know why? I tell you, very simple. I like money. What's wrong? I like money. Right? No, I like money, that's why I study hard. As you mentioned, I work hard, I study hard, I get a degree, and then the boss like me, and then I get... That's why, if I don't like money, why I have to study? Why I have to work hard? Right? I'm not a person, I like to study. No money, I still study. I don't like money, I still work very hard, but I don't need money. Hey, you don't have to go to jail, right? If that is who you are, I respect you, okay? You are perfect, you know, you work so hard without money, you know. Not me. You pay me less, I would go to another firm and find another good employer. Simple, right? Hong Kong people very direct, you know. Not very direct, okay? You give me money, I work hard. You don't give me money, sorry. That is Hong Kong people. Malaysia, okay lah. Everything 冇所謂. Hong Kong, no, everything 有所謂. My wife said 一定有所謂嘅. Obviously, that is the difference. Anyway, we are not compare Hong Kong and Malaysia. We're talking about music business. Otherwise, we'll talk until 11 o'clock. Anyway, so put it why I'm so excited. I thought I have to work hard to make money. As an architect, you work 10 hours, 12 hours, 14 hours, easy. And lots of stress. Of course, you make money. But you work 6 days a week, 7 days a week, it's normal. You sleep in the office, normal. Why? Because the project took about 100 million. If the project didn't complete on time, one day the interest is talk about million Hong Kong dollars. So let's say, oh, I want to go home and relax. Then if the project didn't complete on time, who paid that 1 million Hong Kong dollar interest? You understand what I mean? Yeah. So you have to, not you like it. Of course they give you good money. So as an architect, no problem to make money. But you work hard and a lot of stress. A new skin, if you listen carefully, you're not sleeping, you're not daydreaming, or you understand Chinese or English, then you should understand what the speakers talk about. It's a leverage. It's a leverage. Instead of you put in 24 hours a day working, why don't you teach people, 100 people, 1,000 people, and every day they work, they give you 5%. If 1 month they make $100, you can only earn $5.50 cents. It's okay, $5. That is the name of the game. Understand? So if you have 10,000 people, and then if everybody earning, let's say 100 a month, you only earn $5 because you are the one that introduce them or train them or teach them. Right? It's not, they don't pay you, not the people, it's the company pay you for training them, and pay you for introduce the business to them, pay you for the products you show to them. That's why the company pay you. I don't get money from you directly. I don't call you, hey, you forget to give me 5%. Then I will make a lot of phone calls, you know. I have more than 20,000 customers. Every day I make 20,000 phone calls. I'd rather be working as an architect, right? At least I don't have to face 20,000 customers, you know, as an architect. Basically, one big client is okay. Okay, so, no. So I saw the business, I believe it. I believe the company, the products is good. I believe the business is good. I believe the potential is good. I believe it. Of course, at that time, we don't even have a cell phone. You understand? And now, even my mate has 3 iPhones. Of course, not iPhone X, iPhone 1, 2, 3. Understand? So you see the difference. But I don't care. When 27 years ago, I looked at the business, I want to be a blue diamond. Why? Because after you succeed, you are successful, you have a big network, basically you can retire and the money still coming. I can see it. Do you like that? Yeah. Even you stop working, the money still coming, even you don't like it. My wife definitely don't like it. If I don't like it, they should say, no, don't mind, don't take care of it. She's my financial controller. She controls my money, you know. She's financial. I have a very good one, control really good. My money. Anyway, So I wanted, and at that time I was only 34. I said, I told myself, I want to become a blue diamond within 5 years time. At least I want to retire before 40. It's very simple. Because before New Skin, I thought I would retire at 65. So from 34 to 65, that means I have to work as an architect for another 30 years. And I was a young architect to retire. At 65, there's a young architect. Many architects at 75, 85 still working. No, not for me. Understand? I would like to retire. But when you stop working, money stop as an architect, just explain, right? So I think by the time 65, I have enough money, I have good home, good car, everything, I will retire 30 more years. But after I listened to the seminar, wow. Imagine you plan to retire at 65 and suddenly you can retire at 40. Wow. I was really very excited. I want it. And you can stop working, but you have no income. But New Skin, you stop working, money still come, and I become a $1 million circle when I was 39 years old. And at that time, my average income is already more than 30,000 US a month. Wow. That was when I was 39. Without working, I have seen today many people I know, they work so hard, they don't make 30,000 US a month. Do you know anybody who work very hard, don't make 30,000 US a month? Huh? Right? Many, right? Don't you feel good if you can have that kind of income every month without working? You'll be crazy. Right? You don't know how to spend it if you don't have a good wife. But now I don't have this problem. She said, I make 3 million US a month, she can handle it. It's really good. And it's hard to find such a good wife. No. So difficult to handle and she can solve your problem. So let's give her a hand. Thank you so much. Along with you, see the picture, work hard 3 to 5 years and retire and do whatever you like. I like to sleep, I like to eat, and I like to sleep and eat. That's it. Thank you so much.